Hey y'all, welcome back to At the Table Podcast, the virtual table where we discuss all things young adulting. My name is Fikayo and thank you so much for having me back in your ears. How are you? You know what? Before y'all get upset. And you know what? It is justified why you may be upset because you're probably like, Fikayo, yet another late podcast. I know. But this one was not actually completely my fault because yesterday while I was recording, my recorder died. Like the batteries just went out and we had no batteries in the house. So I couldn't continue the podcast. I couldn't go to the store because it was so late at night. But here we are, 4 new AA batteries and a new recording, basically a new recorder, and we are ready to go. Okay? I'm really excited for today's podcast as well. I actually think it's going to be a lot of fun. It was actually a TikTok trend. And I was like, yeah, why not make it into an actual podcast episode? It'll be fun. It'll be cool. So here we are. All right, so let's get into it. So we have 2 segments if you are not new here. And the first one is How Have You Been Praying? Where we just talk about what we've been praying about, what we've been asking God for. And then the second one is What Are You Snacking On? So what are you snacking on is just basically like, what are the current happenings? What's going on? And sometimes some people come on here and it is actually food. So what is going on? What have you been snacking on? And you know what? That's what I'm going to start off with today. And Thanksgiving was 2 days ago? And I have been eating all the turkey, all the stuffing, all the mac and cheese, everything. And that is what I've been snacking on. Literally, it's actually food this week. But I have been eating so much because there is so much food at hand. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. Really, I have to hit the gym hard next week because wow, I have been eating. But it's been good eats. So it's definitely been worth it. And the second one is, how have I been praying? And all again in the season of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday because I love what it signifies as far as what it signifies for me. All of the above and the whoever's and the whatevers and the history behind it, I don't know. Okay. But as per what it signifies to me and my family, I love that. We all come together. We all celebrate. We all laugh. We all eat together. It's just, I love the community of it and the communion of it. So I've just been thanking God for my family and the community that He has put me in. And I couldn't have asked for a better family unit to be placed inside of. So that's how I've been praying. All right. That is it. Our segments are done. How are you? How are you doing? How has life been treating you? Okay. Now let's get into our podcasts. Okay. I'm really, really excited. And oh, did y'all hear that? It's kind of loud. Okay. Let's see. I have it on my notes app. So let's open that up. And this podcast is random things that have made my life better. And I have 10 things that have made my life better. And I don't know. I just saw this trend blowing up and I love the trend. So I figure why not do it here? So here we are. And we're going to start off with a strong number 1 and a consistent daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly routine has made my life so much better. If you are not new here to the podcast, you've heard me talk about this all the time, but I have a daily routine. I have a weekly routine, I have a monthly routine, and I'm solidifying a yearly routine. But these are the things that literally keep my life grounded. These are the things that keep myself disciplined and also consistent. I don't know where or what I would do with my life if I wasn't disciplined in these areas. So honestly, 10 out of 10, I really, really think at least maybe have a monthly routine. If you don't want to do daily, if you don't have to want to do all of them, that's fine. But at least a solid monthly routine, yeah. The things that I include, especially in my monthly routine, is things like getting my nails done, cleaning my car, doing my hair, and maybe visiting 2 or 3 friends, hanging out with 2 or 3 friends. And I just love that. I just love that it establishes accountability and a schedule for my life. And it's just great. Number 2, random things that have made my life better is some form of daily exercise. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I can feel when my body is becoming sluggish, as per like I'm just not moving it around or I'm not doing anything to it. First off, I can feel that, and I just hate that feeling. And then number two, what it has done for me mentally, emotionally, physically, I can't even put words to. Even just running every morning has helped me in life significantly. Like the lessons that it's teaching, even aside from necessarily the physical benefits of it, the lessons it's teaching me goes far and beyond anything like that. I just don't want to do without it. And I really highly recommend it for everyone. For everyone. The implicit results, the implicit benefits are amazing. My third random thing that has made my life better is journaling and my physical planner. I can't do anything without them. My life, and again, back to structure, right? My life is literally structured around my physical planner and me journaling every day. Journaling is a part of my morning routine, and for some reason, it just helps ease me into the day. And I love it so much. So that has definitely made my life better. Another thing that has made my life better are mentors. And not even necessarily friends, but mentors. And I'm talking about grown, established women in my life who look over me and who pour into me. I don't know how to explain this, but the people that are in my life have changed my life single-handedly. They are truly amazing. And these aren't friends. These aren't to be like compared or mixed up with friends, because friends are there to kind of go through life with you. But mentors are supposed to guide you through their life and through their experience and through their knowledge and their wisdom. And honestly, having great, phenomenal mentors in my life has changed the trajectory of my life. So that has been amazing. Another thing that I have, number 5, is Whoop. So, honestly, they should be sponsoring me, but Whoop is this, like, it's like Apple Watch, right? But like on steroids. It's so much more than Apple Watch. I have it on right now. I've had it on for the last 3 months. You actually don't even take it off. And it monitors everything about you. It monitors your signals. It monitors your heartbeat. It monitors your skin temperature. It monitors everything. And every day I fill out a journal for my Whoop that says what I did the day before. So it'll ask me questions like, did you feel like you had purpose through the day? Or were you cramping that day? Or anything really, like, did you even sleep in the same normal bed? Are you on vacation? So it really just monitors your health and your levels. And when something happens that is weird or strange, it alerts you immediately. When I had COVID, my levels started coming down and my Whoop was telling me something's going on within your body. Look at what's going on. And I didn't even realize that it was telling me that I had COVID. I thought it was okay, like maybe I have allergies, whatever. But it was when I had COVID, it was telling me, sis, something's going on. So watch that. So I love it. It was a lot of money, but I'm a technology girl. I love spending money on technology. So it was definitely worth the investment. Number 6, random thing that has made my life better is I turn off all social media notifications, every single one of them. Every single one of them is off because I just refuse to allow life to stress me to that extent. I just can't have it. And then also, I never, ever, all the way up until Snapchat days when Snapchat was the only social media that was during stories, I never looked at who watched my stories. I have always protected myself against that front. I just cannot be dealing with anxiety over or just having that extra like weight on me. Who's watching my story? Who's doing that? So when I post really for myself. When I do things, I really only do things for myself. Even on social media, if you're my friend only through social media, like, I don't know. I'm just very intentional about watching and creating parameters for myself over social media because it can really wreck you. It really can. Number 7 is I use Libby for audiobooks. And that is also one of the biggest hacks on how I'm able to get through so many books. Like I might have the physical book, but I have a lot of quiet time in between. Like I drive 1 hour to work every day. So I might put in like the book that I'm physically reading, since obviously I can't read it while I'm behind the wheel. I might actually pull it up on my audiobook and be listening to it. And Libby is a huge hack because Libby is free and Libby works with different libraries, and I have just been fortunate enough to have been around a few different libraries in my life. So I've had a library card in Georgia, and I have a library card in Maryland. So I'm able to gain access to all the library books in Georgia and also in Maryland. And that could go for anyone anywhere. And all you need is a library card. So I would highly suggest it. Number 8. Oh my gosh. Number 8 is really controversial. Or maybe I shouldn't say controversial, but I just don't think people know about it. But period cups. Period cups. Period cups. Yeah. Period cups are great. And I'm going to leave it there. All right. Number 9 is jewelry. So I have really been trying to get more into jewelry. I don't like heavy jewelry. I don't like big statement pieces. I do like more delicate, dainty jewelry, but I've really been trying to get into small watches, some stud earrings. I will always have a necklace on. It's just a part of me at this point. I love anklets. I love piercings. I love jewelry, and they just make me feel just a little bit more confident about myself. And then last but not least, and I wanted to make this a perfect 10, but these are really 2 things, but it's coffee and my plants. And is it an addiction? No, it's my coping mechanism. But I love coffee, and even more so, I love my plants. The coffee, I drink it every morning before I go to work, and it just feels like a warm hug from the inside. It's beautiful. And my plants are they make me happy. They just really do make me happy. It's really nice to be able to watch my plants grow and flourish, because it's almost like they're their own people, they're their own person, they're their own identity. Obviously, they're not human beings, but being able to see when one isn't doing so well, or being able to monitor one that is growing a baby or something, or just realizing that they have their own life that's a side of mine. I just think it's so beautiful. So my plants really do reach like a very special place in my heart. But yeah, that's it. These are my 10 random things that have made my life better. I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed making it. Please stay tuned for next week's podcast. Next week's podcast is going to be so good. So good. I'm really excited for it. And what else? Yeah, it is time to clear off the table and wash the dishes. If you would like to see the face behind the voice, follow me on Instagram at Fikayo, Fikayo. At the table, we also have a podcast Instagram, and that is @thetable_pod. So follow us there as well. Give us the ratings, please. It really helps our podcast go further, and it just encourages me just a little bit more. I always say this, but some people some people don't take it. But if you want to come on, let me know, and I will figure it out on how to have you on. But I would love to have you on. Just let me know, okay? All right, sweetie. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. Thank you so much for being here with us. It means the world to me. Have a beautiful day. And wait. Don't forget to pray all the time and laugh really loud. Goodbye.